You're a grown-up now and you own things. You have a paycheck, sort of, and you're proud to have mastered a multitude of life skills. Well, my friend, I'm about to shatter that to bits. While you've done well to have gotten this far, there are infinite things you have yet to learn. In fact, I'm going to share 10 common household items you don't know the use of. Don't feel bad. You'll be wiser after this and can shame your friends or share your newfound knowledge. Barbecue spatula. Have you ever noticed that odd little cutout on your barbecue spatula? Did you ever wonder if that hole was decorative or an escape hatch for barbecue sizzle? Imagine you're at a barbecue and your buddy brings you a six-pack and a bottle of the newest craft beer that he insists you gotta try. The problem is, it's too old school cool to have a screw top, of course. Searching frantically for a beer opener, which likely fell into an abyss never to be seen again, you gaze at the beer and your barbecue spatula. Eureka! That's what that dang hole is for. I don't know who thought a beer opener placed squarely in the middle of a cooking utensil was a good idea, but I want to be their best friend. I raise my glass to that guy or gal, a true genius. Plastic wrap or tinfoil boxes. We've all been there. One hand holding a slice of greasy leftover pizza, other hand fighting to pull open the roll of plastic wrap. It's stuck, so with your non-pizza hand, you give it a good yank to have the entire roll unfurl into a twisted gnarl of plastic wrap that entangles you. You mutter a few choice words like, gosh, and darn it. Then you kick it across the floor and slam dunk your pizza. Yeah, we've all been there. Ever wish you had a third hand to hold the roll in place safely inside the box so you can simply pull and rip? Well, I hate to tell you, there are little tabs on the end of the box that do exactly that. No need to thank me, but you are welcome. Pasta ladle. We've all done it. Late night at work and wanting to fix something simple like spaghetti. We boil water, add a bit of salt. Please salt your pasta, it will elevate your noodle game. I'm not sure why we do it, but I can always tell when someone doesn't. Next comes the complex math that we all do in our heads. You say to yourself, okay, I'm making pasta for one again. So I'll grab only a small handful that's about 2 inches in diameter. That small handful turns into 4 nights worth of cold noodles that you didn't want to throw out. Next time you're careful and take a smaller handful only to have like 8 noodles swimming in a bowl of sauce. Well, my friend, let me help you out. Have a look at the little hole in the middle of the pasta ladle. It's not there to be pretty or help you stir. It's a precise measuring tool for exactly 1 serving of pasta as determined by the manufacturers. Which manufacturers, I'm not sure. You'll just have to trust me on this one. Plunger. I know you're not the kind of animal that only has 1 plunger in the house. Of course not. I know you have separate and different ones for sinks and commodes. Whew, glad we cleared that up. Okay, now if you have the same type of plunger for both, then we have a problem. The flat plungers that Super Mario carries around is for sinks and sinks only, which is good to know because he kinda waves it around everywhere, if you know what I mean. The ones with the little bell on the bottom are strictly for toilets. Now you know. Natural nut butters. If you're like me and trying to eat healthy, you may be buying lots of natural almond, peanut, or other nut butters. These delicious butters are generally made without any stabilizers that keep it from getting separated. When the butter separates, and they do, the oils rise to the top and the nut pulp is left dry and hard on the bottom. Doesn't make for a creamy spread on your toast, right? You may find yourself stirring each time and developing Vin Diesel biceps. Here's a simple tip. Each time you're done using the jar, just flip it upside down. Gravity does the stirring for you. Thank you, Sir Isaac Newton and 6th grade physics. Washing your hair. You're an adult now, and of course, you practice good hygiene. You love nothing more than a long, hot shower and coming away squeaky clean. Don't be offended if I tell you that you're washing your hair wrong. It's okay, really. Most adults are using their shampoo and conditioner incorrectly. No way, you say? Lesson 1, shampoo. Well, we wash our hair to get rid of excess oils on our heads that can make our hair look gross, right? To do that, we should be focused on lathering our scalps, not our hair. That's what shampoo is for, the skin on our heads, not hair. Go ahead, give yourself a nice head massage. Lesson 2, conditioner. Don't start with the top of your head. The top of the head naturally conditions itself, and you just learn to shampoo it properly. Instead, start at the ends of your hair because that part is the driest and in most need of conditioning. Well done. Hairs to you. Oven drawer. In every stove, there's usually a pull-out drawer under the oven. What's in yours? Muffin tins? Pizza pans? Like most people, this is where you store your seldom used kitchen junk. How considerate of stove manufacturers to give you extra storage space for your pots and pans. No. Believe it or not, this drawer is for keeping your casseroles, breads, or whatever warm while the rest of your gourmet meal is roasting in the oven. Yeah, you have to empty it out and keep it clean so you can use it to put actual food in that you will serve to your guests. Don't feel bad. I knew a woman who never cooked. She kept her purses in the oven and her shoes in the drawer. And of course, she never plugged in her stove. Peeling a banana. Bananas are like nature's perfect food. Single portion full of potassium, vitamins, and fiber. It even comes in its own biodegradable disposable carrying case. Here's the thing. We've been peeling the banana wrong all these years. Don't feel bad, just blame your parents. Okay, let's recalibrate this important life skill. Instead of your parents, you should have learned this from monkeys. No, I don't mean peeling it with your toes, although that's a neat party trick. Monkey see, monkey do. Peel it from the non-stem end. Press gently and you'll see the peel falls apart, likely in 3 parts naturally. No more twisting the stem, leaving the stubby end of your bananas bruised and mushy. Now, go and retrain your parents on how to peel a banana. Foil lids as spoons. We've all been there. Forgot to pack a spoon for our pudding cup, Jell-O, or applesauce. Or maybe you're too lazy to crawl out of bed to fetch a spoon. Yes, eating dessert cups in bed is perfectly acceptable. I got you covered. Say it's a chocolate pudding cup. Carefully peel off the foil wrapper on top of the cup and clean off any pudding stuck on the foil. And by cleaning it, of course, I mean just lick it clean, okay? Now, scrunch one half to make a handle for your spoon and fold the other half into a bowl shape. Nothing fancy or origami complicated, but it'll help you reach the bottom of that delicious snack. Well done, and just toss it when you're finished. No spoon to wash. Win-win. How to close a cereal box. This one blew my mind. I can't count the number of times I've closed a cereal, cracker, cookie, or other similar box. I've always followed the instructions and faithfully inserted the tab into the slot to close the box, thinking this was the best way to keep the contents fresh. So wrong. Instead, ignore the slot and do this. Fold the sides of the box inwards, accordion style. Then tuck the longer flap into the further slot you just made. Voila! It's like making a cereal envelope. My cupboards have never looked neater, and I can even turn the box upside down and nothing spills out. I'm way too excited for this hack, but excuse me if I don't like sad, stale cereal. Breakfast will never be the same. Yippee! I hope you learned some new ways to use everyday items in your household. Even if you didn't know some of these tricks, that's okay. You still excel at being an adult. Funny how we can look at the same things every day and suddenly, bam, it hits us. I don't mean a low-hanging doorway. I mean the way we use the tools around us. Einstein said, "Necessity is the mother of invention," and I couldn't agree more. Have you ever been in a jam and had to rig up something ingenious? Where your friends stood in a circle, applauded you while simultaneously hoisting you on their shoulders? Okay, maybe just something where you low-key thought you definitely should get a medal for. Did we miss any household items most people don't know the use of? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, happy house hacking.